just starting up that conversation with the breath. The most important conversation you can have as you start to drop your ties with the external world and just create that internal connection to mind, body, soul, abdomen, rib cage, shoulders. Just reminding ourselves that yoga, try not to be too preconceived about the practice of yoga, but just what we want to do is feel inside every pose today. So every time you come to the mat, just having that inquisition to just feel around, see what's going on inside the body. Just allowing whatever's going on inside the mind to quieten. So the focus drops more towards the body and the feeling and less towards the mind and the thinking. And bringing the palms of the hands to the chest. We're going to inhale, push them all the way up to the ceiling. Interlock the fingers, push the fingers up, look up, and then exhale, gently drop the chin down towards the chest. So our first stretch is drawing the shoulder blades down while lengthening through the neck. Opening up the joints in the fingers. Squeezing the shoulder blades onto the back. And taking a nice big breath in here, look up, inhale. Exhale, interlock the hands. So we're going to bring the palms of the hands together and back. Inhale, send the chest forward. Feel the spine lengthen a little more. Just feel that lovely bit of length in the spine. Look up. Keep drawing the shoulder blades down. Exhale. Take the chin towards the chest. Keep drawing the shoulder blades down while opening the chest up. And we take 3 breaths in here. So again, just reminding you, feel around inside this pose, what's going on. The grounding through the sitting bones, lengthening through the spine, dropping the shoulder blades towards each other, lengthening through the back of the head, the back of the neck. Lifting the chest and then just following the breath, 5 breaths. Good. On the exhale, gently release the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then just circling into the wrists, clockwise, anti-clockwise. And then making a little cup with your hand by bringing the thumb and the little finger together. Just keep reaching up. Great little cup in your hand. Allow your cup to fill up. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, gently press the palms of the hands together and bring it to the chest. And again, one more. Inhale, reaching up. Open the fingers. Push the thumbs and the little finger together. And then exhale. Palms of the hands to the chest. 2 more. Just invoking that idea of filling the cup up, drawing the energy down towards the heart. And then take the left hand onto the right knee, sweep the right arm up towards the ceiling, and then exhale. Gently push down through the hand, open the right shoulder, twist. So never mind those strong poses. What's going on for you in here? Forgetting about the balances and the funky yoga poses. What can you feel in your spinal stretch today? With the left hand pushing onto the right knee and opening that right shoulder back. As always, grounding through the sitting bones. And take one more breath in here. Totally embodying the twist. And then on the exhale, gently sweep that right arm forward. Inhale, reach up, fill the cup. Exhale, bring the hand down to the chest. Take the right hand onto the left knee. Sweep the left arm up. And then exhale, twisting to the left-hand side. Grounding through the sitting bones, keeping the hips facing forward. Twisting into the upper back, drawing the left shoulder back. And exhale back to center. Okay, so removing your block. If you're sitting on a block, popping yourself onto your hands and knees, spreading the fingers out nice and wide. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, spread the fingers out nice and wide, curving into the spine. Draw the tailbone down. Just don't have to keep this linear, just moving side to side. And again, inhale. Exhale. So lots of stretching in the upper back. I'm just going to circle into this a little bit. So forward and back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, little circles, hips to heels. And now the other way. Hips to heels come forward. And then take the knees out a little wider. Tuck the toes, and we're going to make bigger circles now. Inhale, all the way around. Exhale. So just arrange your feet and hands as it feels comfortable. Inhale, circle to the back, and circle it all the way through to the front. 2 more. Hips to heels. Through. And then anti-clockwise. Stop when you get from the hips to the heels, stretch it out. Come through, pushing into the toe joints. Good. Inhale. Feet getting a little stretch in there. Exhale. So no random movements. We're just really feeling around what's going on inside the body. Okay, tuck the toes, sit back on the toes, give them a little stretch. Wait the feet up. Inhale, scoop up. Take hold of the left wrist with the right hand and gently open up the left hand side. So a little lunge, a little lean towards the right hand side. So what are you feeling? How does it feel in this pose? You bring the awareness up through the toes. Just work your way through the body. The knees. The hips. The side body. All around the shoulder and the shoulder blade. Even into the neck. And then over to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Take hold of the right wrist and just open up that right hand side. And then come back through, untuck the toes, give them a little pat out, tuck them back, and then push down through the toes and just gently work your way into Malasana. Yogic squat, bring the palms of the hands together and just squeeze the knees towards each other onto the shoulders, so towards each other, palms of the hands together. Sit back in your chair. It doesn't matter if you're up on your feet, but see if you can just lean back into the heels. And then forward into the toes, push, push, push. Come all the way up onto the toes. And then roll back down through the feet. And we're going to just push up into a squat. So nice and slowly, not with too much pressure in the knees. Come forward onto the hands and then lift up, roll through the feet. Send the hips back. Inhale. Exhale, way through the spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up. A nice big exhale. Float forwards. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, come up. We're going to come all the way up onto the toes, reach the arms up, lift. Squeeze the legs together. Look forward, push down, and then exhale. Roll down through the feet nice and slowly. Take the hips back, bend the knees, keep sending the hips back, fold. Inhale to the floor, exhale to half lift. So resting the hands gently on the shins, opening up the back of the legs. We're just going to rub our hands up and down the back of the legs, and then just give them a little bit of a tap out. And then send the hips back, bend the knees, inhale, roll up halfway, and then just start to give the forearms a little bit of a massage. So nice and gently, just massaging all the way up the forearms, squeezing. Other side. Good. Bend and fold, hands come down, step it back. Drop the knees down, inhale, hips to heels. Onto the forearms, exhale, nice gentle way through the body. Lower yourself down onto the mat, sorry. And then we're going to come up into Cobra. Up into upward facing dog. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Push down through the left heel, bend the right knee. And just release the hands and the wrists a little bit. So real gentle movement, lift, like you're pouring the mat a little bit with your hands. Pushing down through the left heel, bending the right knee. Let the head go, let the whole body just enjoy that stretch. Inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale, same stretch, same left hand side. Exhale. And then moving over to the other side, push down through the right heel, bend the left knee. Inhale. Nice long exhale. And again, one more. Exhale. Inhale up onto the toes. Exhale, roll through the feet onto the heels, push down through the heels. And then bend the knees and walk the arms forward. Slide the chest down and hips up towards the ceiling. Hold it there. Exhale, slide the arms forward, tuck the toes, roll back onto the toes into Malasana. So lean forward into the toes, lift the toes, come up, squeeze the inner thighs together. And then roll back down through the feet. Take the hands forward, little pressure off the knees and lift the hips. Inhale, exhale, roll. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale to half lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold, walk the hands out in front. Lower yourself down nice and slowly. Into cobra, into upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Little bend of the right knee, push down through the left leg and over to the other side. Good, those knees drop down. Tuck the toes. Roll back into Malasana. Inhale, come up onto the toes, squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale, roll down. Hands come down, just pushing lightly into the fingertips. Lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, roll. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Into half lift, lengthen. Exhale it down, walk the hands out in front. Drop the shoulders, squeeze the upper arms together, get that nice strength running through the body. Feel it, feel the strength building. Inhale, cobra. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Okay, little stretch through the left hand side, a little stretch through the right. Good, I hope you're all feeling each pose today. Come down onto the knees, one more round, tuck the toes, roll back onto the feet. Nice and controlled. Inhale, come up onto the toes. Exhale, fingertips into the mat, lift. Inhale, roll up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale. Feel the strength. Lower it down to cobra. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Stretch through the left and stretch through the right. Good, and come all the way back down. So this time we are going to take the right leg out behind and the left arm in front. Inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to do a side movement. So let me show you from the back. We're just going to bring the leg out to the side and the elbow down to the side. Okay. So right leg out, left arm. Inhale, exhale. Find the balance. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. 2 more. So it's not easy bringing that leg up to the side. Quite a lot of work in there. And come back through. Nice little wiggle of the hips and over to the other side. Left leg right. Inhale, you know what you're doing. Exhale. Lift it forward. So it's by the hips. Last one. Good, a little bit of strength in there. Bit of coordination and balance into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up towards the sky, up towards the ceiling. Lift, 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 ball of the left foot. Bend and soften the left knee. Hug the right knee in. And step it through. Just take a moment here, pushing down through the feet, getting nice and grounded. And then we're just going to roll up into Warrior One. Inhale. Exhale. You take 3 breaths in here. So try and drop the hips evenly and keep them balanced so that one hip isn't dropping lower than the other. We're not twisting, pointing forward and really using the thighs to support us and the weight's dropping down into the mat. 2 more. And we're going to take the left heel down and the right foot forward. Bring the heels in, inhale, sweep up. And then exhale, we're going to make our way over to the left-hand side. Touch down, inhale, sweep up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale. So when you inhale over nice and low, come to center, reach up, exhale. Inhale to center, reach up, exhale. As you exhale, the left arm down, the right arm can sweep up behind you. Inhale, exhale like a little dance. Inhale, exhale. Pushing into the thighs. Work your thighs as hard as you can. Keep the knees in alignment. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Nine. Twist. Push. 10. Bring the toes forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come behind, forward fold. I'm going to take 3 lovely deep breaths in here. Take the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Inhale, twist up to the right hand side. Really reach the fingertips up to the ceiling as high as you can. And again, just remember that conversation with the body, what's going on here. And while you're holding this pose, just experiment with just taking the weight forward into the left hand, into the toes. Exhale, back into the heel of the hand, back into the heels of the feet. And all the time, opening up the right hand side, lifting the chest, reaching away with your right arm. Beautiful twist in there, come back through. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, sweep the arm up, fill your cup. Exhale, forward fold, take the right arm down. Inhale, sweep open to the left-hand side. So there you have the twist, look up. And then just experiment with the weight a little. Feel around the left shoulder, see if you can lift it. See if you can ground or push the floor away from the right hand. Good, exhale, come back through. Bring the heels in, the toes out. Inhale, sweep up. Nice. Exhale, warrior two. So warrior two. Sweep the right arm to the back of the room. And then exhale forward into Trikonasana. See if you can lift that right arm so that there's no pressure, no holding there. And you're using your core to hold you. And come forward. Windmill the left arm down and round. Swivel the left leg forward. Both hands come down. Left knee comes down. Half splits. Exhale it back through. Take both hands down. Lift the left knee, slide the right leg back. Push down through the top of the toes. Drop the shoulders. Lower yourself down. Inhale to cobra. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. You have two lovely deep breaths in here. You can keep moving. This is your practice. You do whatever you feel right. Left hand side lift. Bend, open, extend. Ball of the right foot. Bend and soften the right knee. We're hugging in, stepping through, grounding, keeping the thighs nice and strong. The inner thigh, the inner seam of the thighs is squeezing towards each other as you roll up. Inhale. Exhale. 3 breaths in here. So feel the right hip flexor. Make sure the right knee is protected. Make sure the left knee is over the left ankle. Good, and then exhale it to the side. Same sequence, 10. Lean over to the right, inhale, little twist. Exhale. Inhale, sweeper. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take your time. Toes come forward, hands slide down the back. 3 deep breaths and forward fold. With straight legs, keep them where they are. Left hand comes underneath the left shoulder. Inhale. Sweep it back through. 3 breaths to the other side. Lift. So just feel around the shoulders there. Is there any tightness? Are you still using your pelvic floor muscles to breathe? Or is your breath more passive, less active? See if you can just keep that exhale nice and active. Keep the conversation with the body nice and strong. Okay, coming up, warrior two. Windmill the left arm down and round, inhale. Open up the left hand side. Exhale, Trikonasana, 10 breaths. So we have a lovely twist here, but what you really want to feel is those grounding sensation, the root chakra working nice and hard here. Really supporting. The core is going to work really hard. And we come through. Windmill the right arm down and round, swivel the right foot forward, take the right knee down, half splits, 3 breaths. Exhale, come back through, step it back, both knees come down. Hop yourself over, take both legs out in front. Bend the knees, bring the hands down, spread the fingers out nice and wide, pointing forward, inhale, exhale, lift. And come down. Little wide, little forward fold, sorry, not wide-legged. Flex the feet, inhale, reach up. Hinge from the hips, lean in, 5 breaths. So where are you feeling this pose? What's going on for you? Where do you feel it most? How does the energy feel around the forward fold? Is it tightness in the hips, in the lower back, in the back of the legs, in the shoulders? Okay, lift the legs. Come up, boat. Good, pop the feet down. Just drop the arms around the outside of the legs and just drop the neck down here. I'm just going to take a little stretch, a little breath in here. On the next exhale, we're coming back into boat lift. And then if you want to, see if you can just stretch out those legs a little bit. Halfway, all the way. And okay, cross the legs, pop yourself over. Bring the hands just down alongside the legs, so the inner thighs are squeezing towards each other. We're going to do just a little bit of core work, So as we push down through the hands, think about hugging in and up and lifting the core. I'm going to see if we can get the legs to come off the floor. Doesn't matter if the feet touch, we just get the knees up to start up with. So spread the fingers out nice and wide, look forward a little bit, inhale. On the exhale, pelvic floor. Reach the arms up, inhale, make a little cup. Exhale, bring the palms of the hands down through the center, down through the chest, and bring them all the way down. We're going to do that again. Inhale, push into the hands, spread the fingers out nice and wide. Lift the knees up towards the chest. See if you can get the feet off the ground, but no problem if you can't. Squeeze the upper arms together as well. So inhale, exhale. And down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Good, wave through the spine. Step back into plank, up into downward facing dog. Right hand side, lift, lift, bend, open. We're going into a nice big opening into the hip flexor here. Really open it out to the side. And then on the exhale, we're going to drop the right hip back down and send it underneath the body, underneath the left hand side, and just a little kick out. Inhale, and then exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop the hips down if you can. 3, lift. 2, lift. Come back through. Step the right leg out. Take both knees down. Little inhale, hips to heels. Exhale. Oh, beautiful wave. Come down. Release. Engage cobra. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left hand side lift. Bend, open the hip flexor. Exhale, extend. Ball of the right foot. Right knee bends and softens. Then we're going to kick that left leg through. And drop it down. Inhale. Lift. 5. Push into the right leg. 4. 3. 2. 1. Come back through. Take both knees down. Cross the legs behind you and pop yourself over. Okay, we're going to roll through into shoulder stand. So nice little roll through the spine. Hug the knees into the chest for a moment, hug them down. Good, and then on the exhale, little bridge. Push down through the feet, lift the hips up. Squeeze the glutes together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Exhale. Little flick of the hips now coming up into shoulder stand. Or just going as far as you feel comfortable. If you've got any neck stuff going on, then obviously don't do it. Inhale, knees come in. Exhale, little kick up. And let the legs gently roll over into plank. Into flower. On the exhale, gently coming back through. Take the feet down, take the arms out to the side.
You're going to drop the knees over to the right, head over to the left, and then come back through. And then we're going to go back up into shoulder stand one more time. So again, knees hug in. Take the hands down onto the mat and just push and lift. If you feel comfortable, start to let the legs drop over. If you've got a wall and your legs can lean up against the wall, then that's great, just to give you a bit of support, whatever works for you. And exhale, come all the way back through. Nice and slowly. Bring it down, bring the soles of the feet together, knees drop out to the side. Inhaling, exhaling. Okay, bring both knees together, both arms down to the side, into bridge. Take the hand, place the hand underneath the hips, give your hips a little bit of a lift, and then walk the feet back onto the toes. See if we can lift the left leg up towards the ceiling. And then over to the other side. Exhale it down. Come all the way down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Circle into the wrists, into the palms. So clockwise, anti-clockwise, give them a little shake out. And take the arms out to the side. Drop the knees over to the left, head over to the right. Back into that twist. So we've done lots of really nice, slow, detoxifying twists today. Then inhale, hug the knees in, exhale over to the right, head over to the left. Exhale, come back through. Bring the hands down alongside the body. We're going to push down into the feet. We're going to inhale as we come up into plow. Fully exhale the breath out. Hug the navel into the spine. Keep the breath out. Create that little vacuum in between the hips. Hug the breath out. When you feel ready, you can't hold the breath anymore, then you start to lower yourself down. Exhale once the hips meet the ground. And start again. We're going to take 5 rounds. Here we go. Inhale. Push up into bridge. Fully exhale. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Create that vacuum. Always better to do this on an empty stomach in the morning. It's the best time to do it. Keep the breath out. So you're feeling your rib cage starts to rise and expand, and the organs in the body, they just gently hug in and up towards the rib cage, and you just give them a massage. Okay, then exhale, lower it all the way down. Inhale, exhale. So that's one round. We're going to keep going, but I want you to, I will guide you slightly, but I want you to do it with your breath, how it works for you. I don't want you to hold the breath too much. So inhale, fully exhale. Create the vacuum. Lift the chest. Lower down. Inhale, exhale. So we'll just hold the breath for 5 at the moment, I think is probably enough. Ready? Inhale, exhale. Release down. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Okay, 2 more. Inhaling, exhaling. Vacuum in the belly. Navel comes in towards the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Exhale when you're down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhaling. Fully exhale. Come down. Fully exhale. Inhale. Okay, so coming into Shavasana, finding a nice comfortable position. Getting your blanket or anything you need. Okay, so lying nice and comfortably, making any final adjustments that you would like to make before we go into the practice of meditation. So again, the same with the practice of meditation, dropping your expectation of what it should look and feel like, and just remaining truly present through this practice. So the build up of the asanas, the detoxifying twists, just getting the energy flowing around the body, giving you that opportunity just to listen in a little deeper. Now that you're in Shavasana, you can really tune in, calibrate the body, feel the energy, dropping your ties with the exterior, just to take time for yourself. You are here to experience your body and your breath. You are here to snuggle up to your truth. What feels like home. What feels like honesty. And as you lie here, reminding yourself to soften and relax. To let go of any worries. And to just be. Moving the awareness, the attention through the body now. In the practice of Yoga Nidra, starting at the crown of the head. Dropping down to the third eye. Visualizing, if you want, the warmth of the light from the sun, that warm golden energy drawing in through the crown of the head, drawing down through the third eye, down through the nose, the nostrils, into the mouth. And into the face. The energy around the eyes. The energy around the lips, the mouth, and the ears. Listen to the stillness. Be the stillness. How much do we miss out on as we rush from one thing to another, not being fully present? Can we develop that practice of being present in each and every moment? And moving the awareness around to the back of the head, the back of the neck. And into the throat. And down through the shoulders and shoulder blades and the arms. on the hands and the fingers. Just feeling all that life, all that energy bubbling inside of you. Don't let the mind distract you by just keeping so close to your truth, so close to that sensation. And then coming back up into the chest, into the rib cage, into the diaphragm. And as we feel the breath, we deepen the sensation of the rib cage rising and falling, the diaphragm rising and falling, the chest rising and falling. Feel the connection between the breath and the nervous system. As you deepen the breath, you relax the nervous system. As you let go of worries and concerns, you relax the nervous system. And when you relax the nervous system, you boost the immune system. The adrenals don't have to work so hard. Just releasing any stress, putting any undesirable pressure on our organs. So how our mental body affects our physical body, just being really aware of that conversation. And just starting up that conversation with the breath. The most important conversation you can have as you start to drop your ties with the external world and just create that internal connection. Mind, body, soul, abdomen, rib cage, shoulders. Just reminding ourselves that yoga, try not to be too preconceived about the practice of yoga, but just what we want to do is feel inside every pose today. So every time you come to the mat, just having that inquisition to just feel around, see what's going on inside the body. Just allowing whatever's going on inside the mind to quieten. So the focus drops more towards the body and the feeling and less towards the mind and the thinking. bringing the palms of the hands to the chest. We're going to inhale, push them all the way up to the ceiling. Interlock the fingers, push the fingers up, look up, and then exhale, gently drop the chin down towards the chest. So our first stretch is drawing the shoulder blades down while lengthening through the neck. Opening up the joints in the fingers. Squeezing the shoulder blades onto the back. And taking a nice big breath in here, look up, inhale. Exhale, interlock the hands. So we're going to bring the palms of the hands together and back. Inhale, send the chest forward. Feel the spine lengthen a little more. Just feel that lovely bit of length in the spine. Look up. Drawing the shoulder blades down. Exhale. Take the chin towards the chest. Drawing the shoulder blades down while opening the chest up. And we take 3 breaths in here. So again, just reminding you, feel around inside this pose, what's going on. The grounding through the sitting bones, lengthening through the spine, dropping the shoulder blades towards each other, lengthening through the back of the head, the back of the neck. Lifting the chest and then just following the breath. 5 breaths. Good. On the exhale, gently release the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then just circling into the wrists, clockwise, anti-clockwise. And then making a little cup with your hand by bringing the thumb and the little finger together. Just keep reaching up. Great little cup in your hand. Allow your cup to fill up. Inhale.